My initial plan was cut lantana, put flame, burn lantana. Can't do that. Smoke area, people complaining, problem. If we help everybody and help everyone, then the world's just a good place. Maybe I'm mad. Bex, am I mad?
No.
Most people buy a house. We bought an abandoned zoo. I've worked in zoos my whole life, and now with my fiance Becca, we're bringing this place back to life. One crazy project, one wild discovery, and one unforgettable adventure at a time. But this isn't our first rodeo. From working with some of the world's most venomous snakes to wildlife rescues and conservation projects, our life has always been about animals and adventure. Now we're throwing it all into the biggest challenge yet, turning this abandoned zoo into something amazing. Welcome to our Bought and Abandoned Zoo.
Welcome to the jungle, guys. We're back here at our park on a super chilly South African day, and we're going to take you around and show you how much we've done. I think you guys' minds are going to get blown by this. So step one, and what we're going to try and get done first, is this little room here. Now, eventually, the plan for this room is going to be like a curator's office, or maybe an animal preparation room, something like that, I don't know. Something that is aided to the zoo. But for now, until we can get all the finances and stuff and like the planning, we've got a builder coming in soon who's going to give us a quote for exactly how much is going to be needed for all of these rooms. So that's like a big step forward, I think. Hey, Bex?
It definitely is.
Because then we know what we actually have to do. Because like right now we're like, okay, I guess I need this, I guess I need that, and that's not working. So we're going to get a builder come in. He's going to give us a quote, tell us exactly how many blocks, bricks, blah, blah, whatever we need, okay? But in here, I don't need no one to tell me what I need, because this is going to be temporarily a snake room, okay? So the whole plan now is to get this coffee shop open, get some animals here, and get people in through the door so that we can funnel all of that money back into the conservation center. So what I want to do is build like a general kind of snake room that you'd see at most reptile parks, but obviously still we're going to put the jungle flair on it. So you know it's still going to be good. But I want it to be a walk-in room because already it's insulated, there's already power here. There's nice big doors, it's good, it can work, okay? So I want to have like a walk-in room, enclosures on the side, and in the middle here, maybe, depending on how tight this looks when there's a whole bunch of enclosures, hey Becca? Because rooms always look really, really, really good until we throw a whole bunch of enclosures in there and then you're all stuck. So we don't want that obviously because there's going to be people coming through. So I kind of want like a fish tank in the middle with maybe like a freshwater stingray. That would be really cool. But that's the plan for now. So in terms of costing for this, I kind of know how much an enclosure costs more or less because I've built a couple. But this room here, for just the reptile enclosures, excluding the fish tank, because like I say, we'll do reptile enclosures first, then we'll worry about fish tank. It will be around 15,000 Rand. So we're going to start putting money away from our shows and everything that we can and try and get this done as quickly as possible. Or if you guys would like to, or if you're a business from around here, or you're a business from anywhere and you'd like some advertising, I reckon, hey, Bex, don't you think that your logo would look so good right there? Hey? The Colin Montgomery Reptile Center. Colin Montgomery, I don't know who you are. That was just the first name that came to my head. If there is a Colin Montgomery watching, that's pretty cool. Okay, then the second thing, this is equal in tier of listing of importance, is this right here is already an enclosure, okay? Most of this fencing we can probably reuse. However, come with me, come on up here. The poles, and I've got to remember which one it is because this could either be really funny or very, very lame. I'm pretty sure it's that one as well. But as you can see, when daddy comes here to watch his kids play with the things, it's a bit, okay, don't go inwards. And I'm pretty sure if a goat jumps up here, because you've got your little thing of food, goat may come out, okay? So we're gonna have to replace the poles. That's not too expensive. We can get that done pretty easily. And then we got to try and make this a little bit more walkable for people. Obviously down there in the corner we'll put like the attraction part of it, so when people walk in the goats will come to them and they don't have to come climbing up here. Then on the side of this little snake room over here, I'd like to do an outdoor section. Now we do a lot of kids' birthday parties and things like that, so we go out to the people's houses, we take some animals with, I do a show for them, kids get to touch all the animals, it's amazing. So what we want to do is give people who can't host people at their houses a place to come and do those birthday parties. So again, that coffee shop also was a like play cafe kind of thing, so it works out perfectly for what we want to do. So initially, because we want to kind of run with that, we're going to have our goats in here and we're probably going to put like rabbits in here, but they'll be cool rabbits. Hey, rabbits are cool. I like my rabbit. I love my rabbit. I don't say it often in public, but I really do love my rabbit. Pebbles, I'll show you. She's a beaut. But that is pretty much what we want to be focusing on right now. Then, as soon as we are able to, because obviously this is all still under the same priority, these two things and the rabbits are just there to generate a little bit of money so that we can throw some more money into this. Now, this is where we've got a builder coming in, and he's going to tell us exactly what we need. He's going to be giving us quotes on how much it's going to cost to do everything. But what I'm thinking we need, maybe when the builder comes, we find out we need a whole bunch of different things. But if you've got a business that does aluminium, I'm going to put in a video from Crockworld, because I think what they've done is just beautiful. And I think that's the standard we need to try and follow. But it's basically aluminium window frames. Yes, I think window frame is the right word. Aluminium window frame. So if you know of someone who's got a company that does that, or you do that, or whatever, and you'd like to be part of this, we're also going to be putting up a wall of all of the people that have helped us through this. So again, another great advertising opportunity for you, and also you helping something that I think is really, really, really going to be good. And obviously then glass is what we're going to need. That's just the outside. We're going to be plastering all these walls, and then we're going to something called bagging it, I think that someone said, and then it makes it look like rock. So we're not going to be worrying about painting or anything like that. Then come on inside, Becca. So on the inside, what we're going to do, originally I wanted to kind of have like a step out here, but I'm not going to be doing that on every enclosure, and I'll tell you why. Because number one, it's going to cost a lot more money to do that, and I don't really need it on every enclosure, other than the ones that are going to have freshwater turtles in there that need pumps and sumps and all of that. But also, because then I've got like a whole bunch of substrate that I can put down here, right? So we're going to need blocks to come out this level here, and then it'll be keeper access from the back, right? Keeper access from the back, and then that whole area is just going to be filled with substrate and like a false bottom and all of that. So we can get like little trees and stuff growing, so we can make it look as naturalistic and as beautiful as possible. And obviously, we're going to have to do that times 7 times, okay? Then also, because this room we'll have reptiles that are not from this country in it that need to be heated, we'll also have to be figuring out some kind of insulation in here, because South Africa, we have load shedding, okay? So they take our power away from us. Even if you pay for it, you don't get it, doesn't matter. So we're going to have to figure out a way to keep the heat in here. So if on a winter's day or winter's evening the power goes off and there's been heat in the whole day, the heat kind of retains. So I think a big part of insulation, correct me if I'm wrong here, Becca, is a roof. That's a big part. As you can see, rain falling on me now, very cold. So we're going to have to do some kind of a roof. What we have to try and follow the theme of the rest of it, which is RBR sheeting, because I almost tripped over that thing. We're going to have to cut those out, whatever the hell they are. That needs to go away because I'm going to fall. So we need to put a roof on, a ceiling on, I assume, and then, yeah, pretty much that. I'm going to have to I haven't really worked out what I'm going to do for the top part of the enclosures, because I do want, obviously we're going to have grow lights going there, maybe some like mesh on the top, but I don't want to get away. I don't know, we're going to have to work it out. It will probably be species dependent, each one, because each species is going to need different ventilation, etc, etc, etc. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at right as of now. So in terms of where people can help and where they can help out, get the word out, share this video, find someone who does these things, and someone who keeps heat inside rooms with roofs and things like that. Okay, that's what we need. We need a lot of advice from a lot of people, because like I say, I can flick a snake around, that's what I do, but can't really flick a roof onto this building. Don't know how to do it. I've got hands, and I've got multiple people that will come and add hands, so even if you just want to come and give us some guidance, that will help. But that's pretty much where we're at. But I think we've come a long way. All right, so we've been focusing majority on cleaning things up. We've cleaned most of the way down. I've kind of slowed up on cleaning all the way down, because realistically that part down there is a long way away, and financially we need money to come in quite quickly, which is why we've taken on the coffee shop, because it's pretty much running as is. We can start making some money. I can get a little snake room going there, and then that money we can refunnel into this dream, this goal, this plan, this mecca of animal happiness is what we're going to call it. I think I'll change the name a bit, but that's basically what I want it to be. I want all of my big ideas. I don't want to have to be realistic, but money kind of makes you realistic. So we'll get there though, we'll get there. We've gotten this far, and that's what I say, is like, I'm standing here right now talking to you guys. 5 years ago, I didn't even think I'd be able to do that. A year ago, I was filming on an old Android phone and the quality was terrible. Now we've got a DJI Pocket 3. So if we've come here, man, like I said in the other video, me and you, we can do anything, boys. But come on, let's have a walk around, have a look at everything around here. Now this next part, Becca is the one I'm going to shout out for this one, because she got absolutely stuck in with this. Now again, you guys will notice, and I'm going to throw up a thing here quickly of what it used to look like. Completely open. We've gotten rid of all the nasty invasive trees. We've only left the indigenous guys around. And just have a look at how this place is opened up. Every time we clean bush out, all of this wood here, we will not be throwing away, because there's a community just up the hill where it's actually really hard to get firewood. So instead of wasting it, we're going to give it to them, because, you know, why not? And then, okay, remember earlier I said, don't ask me what I've done with the lantana. You're going to start finding out my plans here about future Lance's problems. This here is not future Lance's problem. This is easy. This will get moved to future Lance's problem, but we'll show you that in a bit. But you can see we've cleared up this whole side here. It's just opened up so nicely. Our aviary's on the inside. I'm not going to go in there because, like I said, we've left everything here. And then we get to where we've stopped. Now, at this point is where I'm going to put my pride in my pocket and I'm going to speak to you guys one-on-one. And again, I just want to say thank you so much to every single person who has offered to do a raffle for us, or come here with the spade, or come here, just whatever way you've helped. It can be advice, it can be whatever you've done for us. I'm so grateful. Like I say, and like I just said earlier, I didn't expect us to get this far, but we're here. Now, what we really need is, now we need sponsors, okay? I'm not asking for people to just say, here's some money, do whatever you want with it. I want, like I said, this is going to be a park for everyone. I want everyone to benefit from this. I want not only animals to win, but maybe businesses that like animals that can also win through it. So if you've got a business that does building, construction, if you provide aluminium glass frames, I think they're called, if you do glass, whatever you think, if you can think of someone who's got something to do with roofing and plumbing and whatever it is, like, that's where we need the help now, because I can keep an animal alive, I can train an animal, I can do a bunch of things with animals. I'm not really clued up on everything else. And also, financially, it will just help us so much to get a sponsor in. We can, like this block here, come have a look, What's your business name, Bex? Insert business name here is what we're going to call it. And right here, on top here, we're going to say the insert business name Reptile Room. Again, we'll work on names. You guys can come up with names too. I'm not good at that. But that's where we're really needing help. If you guys are far away, and like I had one of my really good mates, he installs glass up in Boston, and he was like, man, I'm coming down. If you want to come down, we've got space for you. But if you want to like bring glass and stuff with you, there are a lot of tariffs for trying to import things in here. If you guys know of someone who could get it in here cheaper or whatever, I'm all for that. But we do have glass here in South Africa, so our PayPal is still currently down, not because we did anything dodgy with it, just because, yeah, we didn't realize that we had to put not gift. We've had the people that sent money send PayPal a message. We've sent PayPal a message, and I don't know what's going on. I'm not really technically clued up on that, but we are getting it sorted. Everything is in place. I think the big problem is that we're running a private PayPal thing, and we're taking business donations and stuff. So, but again, they don't really help you. Like, we ask them why, and they say it's confidential, and like, I think it's confidential to me too, bro. So PayPal, wake up. Damn it. Anyway, but we still have the Backer Buddy, which works really well. We've had money come through there already. That's helped us do a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to put the link down here, Backer Buddy. The other ways that you can help, of course, Patreon, we will still be putting up videos all along. And if you want to get like a personal thing where it's step by step and we don't cut, we just film and you just see everything when I trip over rocks, etc., etc. Or the biggest way, I think, is just keep watching my videos. Watch this video till the exact end so that I get my watch time hours and I can start making a bit of money off of YouTube, which will help us make a bit of money over here. We've got 1,000 of you guys to subscribe, which is absolutely insane, but now we just need that watch time. So I'm just gonna pump out the videos. All you guys have to do is watch them, leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and we build a zoo together. How cool is that? Future Lance's problem. So this bottom section here is still part of the property. This is eventually where our crocodiles are gonna go. And there's even a BMX track in here, which kind of is like in an oval shape, so we kind of got a pond already. But the problem is here we're in quite a residential area. So my initial plan was cut lantana, put flame, burn lantana. Can't do that. Smoke area, people complaining, problem. Okay, so the other idea was a mulcher, but I've spoken to some other guys and they say if you mulch lantana, the little pieces will grow again. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So what I've done Future Lance can deal with it. Not my problem for now, okay? Because like I say, our only focus is up there for now. We cannot start getting too stuck in here. As you can see, we kind of did. But we've had to hold ourselves back because, like, I'll insert a clip here from the other day. We just burning ourselves out dramatically.
It's hectic, guys. It's hectic. We're starting to run low on fumes here. Still very confident and optimistic though.
All right, so I just want to say thank you so much to you guys. Like, it wasn't long ago, 6 years ago, that I was walking up one of those roads down there with my mates, and I looked up at this place and I said I was going to build a park here, and they all laughed at me like, yeah, sure, Lance, whatever, bro. And I'm doing it now, and I can't do that without you guys. You guys have literally gotten me here, and I'm going to say thank you again. I'm probably going to say thank you another 20 times, and after that I'm still going to say thank you a couple more times. And I just think that this is going to give us such a good stepping board to be able to do so many good things, like having guys from all the rural areas come here and train and learn how to capture snakes safely and be able to save snakes in their areas, having kids who live in a flat who haven't had an opportunity to experience cool animals, or animals in general. All animals are cool. They can come here and they can learn that. And you know, even the coffee shop, we want to do coffee shop where, and this is where I'm such a terrible businessman, is because I don't really care about money. I really don't. I care about it now a lot because I've had to all of a sudden start caring about it. Like, I've got all these cool ideas, and maybe some of those ideas we're just going to have to compress a little bit because some of them are unrealistic, and that's okay. You're allowed to have unrealistic dreams, I suppose. And I think we will achieve those things all together, all at once, but not all right now. So for now, all we want to do is focus on those top two sections, get some snakes and get some animals in, and get that coffee shop up and running. So that with the coffee shop, we can give away, like, I don't know what percentage, but I want to have a percentage of each cup of coffee that we sell. A percentage of that, I want it to go to the Zululand Rhino Orphanage, because that's a place that I've been to myself and I felt my heartstrings get tugged. It's something that I care about. And I always thought to myself, Lance, how can you be a conservationist? You call yourself a conservationist, what are you conserving? Yes, I change minds. Yes, I go out to places that no one else wants to go and I teach people about snakes, but what more can I do? And I think this little idea with the coffees and stuff is exactly what someone like you at home can do. You don't have to be in the bush. You don't have to be cutting snares. I mean, that's great. If you see a snare, cut it. But you don't have to be there to save wildlife. And it's the same thing that I've always said from the beginning, is that conservation and wildlife is a rich man's game, and I've had enough of that. Because I don't want just rich people, I want everyone to be able to get into conservation. So if you don't know how to do it, come and drink a coffee here and you're helping conserving, okay? That's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna build this place into what it's supposed to be. Because if we help everybody and help everyone, then the world is just a good place. Maybe I'm mad. Bex, am I mad? No. I mean, like, ideally, that would be it, but we'll get there. But I'm loving it. I'm loving my enclosure. We're here every single day. We're sweating here every single day. We had to kind of slow down, and we did take Muzi on because, like I said, we were really burning ourselves out to try and do shows, and this and everything else was just crazy. But I'm going to leave a little description down the bottom of this video. If you guys would like to help in any way, like, I'm going to leave a list of the things that we are looking to get and how much it's going to cost, etc., etc. And like I say, if you know how to install Clearview fencing, for example, and you've got a little business that you want some exposure on, put it there, bro. I'll film it for you. 1,200 and something people. 1,231 as of right now, boys. So hopefully by the time this video is posted, it's on 15,000, because, you know, again, unrealistic, but who cares? All right, so that's our zoo so far, guys. Not too long now, and we're going to start putting some animals in here. But I think it's just looking so great. If you guys think it's looking great, leave a comment down there. Say, good job, you missed a spot, whatever you want to say, but just let us know. Give us some motivation to keep going on here. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.